Alright YouTube, Mkohl40 here bringing you guys the long-awaited, I guess, deck profile on my Gadget deck. A lot of people have been asking for it, so I figured I'd get it up sooner than later. But first, before I get that up, for the love of God, I need one of these. I've been looking everywhere for one, and it just is not working out. So, if you guys have one of these, send me a message and trade it to me. I'd be greatly appreciated. This is the only thing I'm actually missing from the deck, other than Tyrus. But if you guys have a Tyrus too, send me a message. But that's less important right now than getting this done and out of the way. So if you have one of these, send me a message. I'd greatly appreciate it. So, alright. I went 6-3 at GenCon, unfortunately. I lost my feature match too. Man, just talk about all these slaps to the deck. But, this is basically the Japanese version of the deck that got second place at Japan Nats. The deck is a lot of fun. I threw it together like short last minute, and I topped the regional flight, got my invite for 2012, and I said screw it, I'm just gonna play this deck. It's really weird to play, I'm not gonna lie, and there's a lot of cool things that you can see that happens with the side deck, and we'll get into that in a few minutes. First off, we have 9 of the evil guys. If you guys read my feature mats, you'll see that I ended up drawing like these guys all the time. I never drew Mr. Common here, but there's a long story behind why I played 1 common and 8 hobby leagues. But I never drew Mr. Common here, and yeah, let's just say I couldn't find the other yellow hobby league, unfortunately. So there's the first start of your monster lineup. 9 of those guys. I hate them with a passion now. And then we're going into the TG engine. That's it. This is all of your monsters. This is all that you need to basically function the deck. The key to the deck was Ultimate Offering and Striker. Striker, Werewolf equals Wonder Mage, also equals Striker. Werewolf, Gadget equals Trish. So spam Trish all day long. You'd actually be surprised on some of the shit that this deck can actually do. And like I said, I was really surprised with the outcome of the deck. My basic losses were to just people outplaying Ultimate Offering. I didn't think it was possible, but there's ways to do it. And yeah, you can top Ultimate Offering when you're down in life points, but sometimes it doesn't really matter. And the other thing that I noticed in the particular build itself was the lack of defense, which I'll explain as we're going on here. But Synchro plays right here, and they're all Dark Souls basically. So pretty important right there. So that's the monster lineup. It should be 15, I believe. Alright, spells. Triple duality. Very important to the deck. You gotta filter through and get this junk. There were games when I didn't even draw a gadget. Hell, there were games when I drew 3 gadgets. Like, I don't understand the formula to the deck, but it just happens. Alright, and then 1 creature swap, 1 econ. I took out 1 creature swap for 1 econ because I felt like there needed to be more defense in the deck, and the deck did have some problems with main deck Thunder Kings. Once the side deck rolled around, there wasn't much of a problem after that. But econ just gets in there, switches Thunder King to defense mode, and does some pretty cool tricks. So, alright, that's that. Econ was basically my only defense for the whole weekend, unfortunately, in the main, next to Book. Double MST, strike down back rows. Same thing with Book of Moon, just more defense. And then the Herp Derp stables, unfortunately. Alright. Traps. This card is amazing to no extent. Like, can I explain to you how good this card is with this? So you go end phase, activate Dust Tornado. Destroy your only opponent's face down. And then you set this card, and then you win on your turn. I only got to do that maybe 2 or 3 times, but if you get the combo off, you're sitting pretty nice. Ultimate Offering, pay 500, sit your wrist right down the middle. See, right down there? Yeah, I'm doing it right, guys. Right, I'm going like this, right? So, anyway, pay 500, do your shenanigans. The only other good use to Ultimate Offering is setting gadgets on your opponent's turn when they're about to wreck your nuts, which I actually got to use a few times and win because of it. It's kind of weird how that works, but Dust Tornado and Ultimate Offering go really good together. And then we have the staples here. See these? 3 Solemns? Yeah, good. Mirror Force Torrential. And Double Bottomless. These really sucked when my opponent tornaded me and then summoned Thunder King, and I'm just like, well, great, I guess I lose now. And then 1 Royal Oppression, and then we played 1 Mind Crush and 1 Dust Shoot. This was actually very, very good. And I'm actually surprised that these cards even still work right now. But you open, there was one game I opened up, Dust Shoot, Mind Crush, Ultimate Offer, and one Gadget. I was just like, I'm sorry, bro. But they work. They're very good right now. So there's the deck. It's 40 cards. It's got a really strange feel to it. Alright, extra deck. Not like anybody really cares, but... Okay, here's the majority of what you need right here. 3 Utopia, soon to be 3 Roaches, 3 Utopia, and 1 Zen Master for now. So, this card's amazing. They rolled it at the beginning of the YCS that he was a spell speed 2, and then somebody read my feature match and they changed it to spell speed 1 at round 6. So, yeah, stuff happens. And then we play 1 Wonder Mage. I never made this card, to be truthfully honest with you, but the option's there. Catastor. I made this guy once or twice. He's pretty cool. Power Gladiator, he's there for trample. Kind of important. 1 Hyper Librarian. Never made this guy either. The MVP of my feature match. This card is stupid awesome. This card's a toss salad on crack. This is the single one most hated enemy to TGs. It's like, oh, you set 5 back row. Cool, I'll make Barkion and wreck you. So he's really cool. Brionic and Gaia. Pretty self-explanatory. My only level 7. Hey guys, check me out. And then we have Stardust Dragon, Scrap Dragon, and then the Trish I made once, surprisingly. So I made this once in the regional and once in the YCS. Kind of cool. It's like, oh, you have a Trish now. I guess I'm losing. Anyway, so here's the side deck. Triple Tengu. I got called really weird for doing this because I'm pretty sure I'm the only person in this game that has ever cited Tengu. This was a happy face and a sad face at the same time. I really can't explain it. Like, you can board out 3 gadgets, board these in, but then when I did that I lost because I didn't draw gadgets, and then when I boarded these out and put in gadgets, I drew like 3 gadgets. So, I don't know if I love him or if I hate him anymore, unfortunately. So, I was stupid, and I didn't realize that DD Crow can stop all the TGs. So I was like, hey, you know what, let's play Skullmeister. He only did his job in the regional fight. I drew 2 of these, and unfortunately for my opponent, I killed Tengu and I killed Dandy, and I swung with an open board of Utopias. So this card is plus and minus, unfortunately, but it did its job. I would rather have Crow, unfortunately, because evidently it actually does stop TGs, even though I was told it didn't, so yeah. This card was just mainly to stop Tengu, Dandy, and all that other stupid shit. So, I'm happy with the result of that. Double Falsadina. I was sticking to the stun theme in the side deck, and it kind of helped out somehow. Double Smashing Ground. I went very defensive in the sideboard, if you guys haven't noticed so far. This card actually did me a lot of good favors game 2 when they set it in Thunder Kings. Cross out. Never drew this once. Never needed it. Utopia cleaned up Gravekeepers pretty well. Oh guys, look, D-Prison, more defense. I cited the 3rd Dust. This made me go even more aggro, and a lot of people did not see this coming. See, you didn't see this coming either. And then we play 1 Compulse. Chain Ability is very important in the side, and then 1 Goes in match. I really like this card in the side deck too, so overall I'm happy with the results of the deck. I'm going to keep playing it for probably the last 2 weeks of the format. Supposedly I have regionals coming up soon, but you know how Konami is. They're going to post them last minute and everybody's going to be like, oh, sorry, we couldn't go. So, anyway, yeah, I'm going to keep playing this deck for probably the next 2 weeks because I supposedly have 2 regionals, like I said. Got to keep my mouth shut, unfortunately. But, yeah, I guess that's everything for now, guys. If you guys have any comments on the deck, let me know. The deck is a lot of fun to play. I recommend that you guys try it. Like I said, just a lot of fun to me. The only thing I'm disappointed with is how much my gadgets love me when I draw 3 of them. So, I guess that's everything, guys. Peace the hell out, and hook me up with one of these, please. PM me if you have this or a Tyrus. Peace.